so glad you made this. My good friend Stephanie Waddell joined us. This is, and I think I've shared the story of Stephanie with you guys a little bit. So this is the nurse that became a realtor, and we got it started at ground level. We got started ground level. Let's get that first transaction together. And we worked really, really hard on everything, and mindset, scripting, accountability, and tracking your numbers. She got the first one, and then she started to dig into a population of people. It was really an Indian, I'm not trying to racially profile, but an incredible Indian community in Dallas. And she started really getting into that community and getting more and more deals. And then one day I said to her, and I'm going to go ahead and finish the statement because I don't know if you remember exactly what happened. I said, Stephanie, where do you get it? Where do you get the drive? Why do you keep going? Why are you digging in so hard? And she said, straight voice, she says, you know what, Sean? This is fucking gotta work. And I'm gonna make it work. This is gonna fucking happen. And I'm like, oh my God, like the way you just said that, like it wasn't even like, you know, I kind of hope that like I can sell some more homes, but she was like, no, this is fucking gonna work. And I'm gonna make it work. And I'm like, okay, now we got a rock star. She capped twice, which capping is a huge deal in her first full year. Like she blew the doors off of everybody. And she didn't have 15 years of real estate experience. She didn't have a background in sales. She was a nurse and knew how to talk to people. And she tapped into her superpower. And her superpower is being her. She's got an incredible personality. She's got a great sense of humor. She's got all these likes, and she tapped into who she truly is. The value she brought was herself. So guys, today we're going to work on role playing, and what we're going to work on is what we did on, we're going to finish the building the story brand conversation. So the most important thing that we have to remember, if we're going to move people in their life, and Crystal, you and I are talking about this, and Nate, we've talked about this, and we've got meetings lined up with people that we're connecting with. If we're going to move people forward, we can't dictate the story. We've got to ask the right questions so that our client is the hero of the story. Since Stephanie's in real estate, we're going to do some real role play about real estate. And then we'll do role play around health and wellness and getting on the best program. If we don't dig in and understand their why, not just, hey, I want to buy a house. Oh, that's great. You know what? I'd love to come by and show you a bunch of comps so that we can move you forward. Hey, I want to lose weight, or I want to get healthier. Hey, that's awesome. Get on our website and I want you to check off and buy this product and buy this product. That won't work. Because if we do that, we're not tapping into the emotion. All we're doing is logic. Ding, somebody wants to buy a house. Hey, I'm going to give them comps. What are they going to do with them? What's their emotion? What drives them? Hey, I need to get healthy. Hey, go to our website and good luck with all that. And then check in with me later. No, you're not going to move somebody forward. So this is what I'm going to ask you guys to do. And we've already gone over. We know that we need to do keyword backtracking. We got to go back and find words that they say and investigate those words and use those words, especially if they're words of fear, scarcity, or concern. You know, I'm stuck. It's just I just don't have I don't have a serious plan. I've never been committed. Hey, tell me what does commitment look like to you? What does it not look like that you're doing? So we're going to keyword backtrack. We're going to move into their tonality. If they're upbeat, we're going to be upbeat. But we're going to remember, we're going to tie down with downswings. Will that make sense? You know, we're going to slow the conversation down. We're not going to be afraid of silence. If I ask a very difficult question and the person is not talking, they're thinking, and we're not going to interrupt that pattern. We're going to wait for them. That's where the gold is going to come. The silence will do the heavy lifting. And then what we're going to do is give them a plan so they will be successful. Okay, Stephanie, I've just missed you for so long. You and I get started. So you and I, let's just do a typical role play, because you're out and about, you're meeting all these people. Hey, listen, I'm going to do something that you can relate to.
Oh my gosh.
We're drinking.
I hate role playing. You know that. I just be myself. I'm not normal, guys. I promise you. I'm very
Stephanie,
different.
We're at the UT game drinking margaritas. and just talking about things. And you tell me that you're a realtor. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so funny. My wife and I are looking at houses right now.
Oh, that's great. Where are you looking?
We're looking, guy, we love this area around UT. I know that you're down in Dallas, but except, we're looking around, pretend like you live in Austin. Okay, Stephanie? Yeah.
Okay.
We love Austin. I love University of Texas, and all that, but man, it's just, it's a little hairy, it's just so hairy right now. I don't know. We're just kind of looking.
So what is it that scares you the most about purchasing a home? Because right now is actually the best time to purchase a home.
Well, it seems like Austin's is still so expensive, and man, interest rates are through the roof, and I'm just, God, it keeps me up at night, Stephanie. I literally am like almost paranoid with what I see that's happening on the news, and everyone keeps on talking about doom and gloom. So I don't know how to move forward.
Well, there's several ways to move forward. First of all, you should talk to a lender about what is going to be the best option for you as far as lending. Lots of people are doing ARM loans right now. They are doing buy downs. A lot of times the seller is now paying for the closing costs, believe it or not. And also, why would you want to still pour money because you're scared of the interest rates? Why would you still want to pour money in somebody else's investment? Because if the interest rates go down a point or two in the next year or two, you can turn around and refinance your home. And
Wow.
that way you're still putting in the money into your investment, not somebody else's investment, no matter what the interest rates are.
Okay. Well, I didn't really know that. That's interesting. I guess, we're just going to have to kind of think that over, mold that. It's a lot of information to kind of swallow right now. So I'll have to kind of review that with my wife, but that is interesting, and you're right. So now, Stephanie, I want you to go for the emotion. Why am I looking for a home?
Okay. So
Okay.
why are you looking for a home?
Oh, God. Well, geez, I just got a great promotion. My wife's doing pretty well. Her, she's got very consistent income, and, we want to get the kids into a much better school district. So we're thinking over in Travis County is where we want to go. But man, we just don't want to make a mistake, and I don't feel comfortable, with the way things are, the environment out there right now.
Well, let's do this. Let me look around in the MLS. Let's go and look at some homes. Let's go and research the schools for your children if you're scared about the school systems and stuff like that. And we can make this happen. We can get you into a good area, a good place to where you would feel comfortable and not worry about what your payments or the community that you're living in. We can get you in the right spot.
Okay. All right. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to let my wife know about that. That would be great. I want you to tie in just a little bit more to the emotion of the kids in the school district. Give me one of those key great statements of what would it look like?
Oh, this is hard.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Oh gosh. Well, so down, and this is true. This is a true statement. One of the number one school districts is down in Travis County. And there are a lot of people that are in the community. They also help with the school system. I'm sorry, my dogs are barking. It's distraction.
Oh, that's okay.
Hold on.
So guys, what we're doing is, okay, so she jumped right in to give me some really good facts. But we want to tie into, if it's so important for me to move to that school district, that's more powerful than the interest rate. That's more powerful than my fear. She already established herself as, does anyone know the key word? She is starts with a G.
I was going to say expert.
Guide. She's the guide. She's becoming the guide. She's moving me forward. She asked if I was pre-qualified. She asked if I knew about all the loan options. So she's qualifying me. She's like, hey, so Stephanie, let's do this. I'm going to reverse it. And I know you're totally fine with that. I'm drinking margaritas with you, and you tell me that you're looking for a house. Use the exact same scenario. So you just tell me.
In Travis County?
Yeah, and say that you for the school district. Do the same thing.
Okay. Well, I'm looking at buying a home down in Travis County somewhere, maybe on Lake Travis.
Oh my God, Stephanie, you know I'm a realtor, right?
No, are you serious? I did not know that. Oh my
No,
gosh.
I am. I absolutely love you. And God, let's get this conversation done before we have too many margaritas.
Let's
but
do it.
Hey, so listen, Stephanie, I love helping people reach their real estate, their dreams and their perfect spot. Tell me, why Travis County? Why the lake? What's happening in your world right now?
Well, I'm gonna be able to start working from home. And actually, I forgot I was in the school district.
That's okay.
Okay, so I'm in the school district, and I just love being on the lake. I love Lake Travis. I love to swim. I like to ski. And I just like the beauty of it all. And so for me, that's really important. For whatever it may be.
Okay, now give me the challenge really quick. So that's awesome. So what's holding you back?
What's holding me back is the cost.
Yeah.
The cost on Lake Travis is very expensive.
Yeah, tell me more about it. Hey, listen, I got to ask you a quick question. Have you been pre-qualified?
I have not.
Okay, awesome. Tell me more about the cost. Money's very emotional, and hey, we hear it all the time. Tell me more about what's holding you back with cost and finances.
Well, the cost and financing is really important because the interest rates are really high right now, and there's limited space on Lake Travis. So whatever's out there is going to be pretty much top dollar, and I'm not real sure that I can afford it.
Okay, awesome. And you're really excited about the school districts, and then you're going to be able to work at home. So it sounds like you want to be in a setting that's really, really nice for you.
Yes.
Awesome. So Stephanie, if I can, listen, I understand kind of where you're at, because I've been there before. When we want to make a big decision, we get a little stuck sometimes. Listen, I am a realtor, and if it's okay, can I just kind of walk you through a few things I can to lower your anxiety?
Yes, please do.
Listen, first of all, I love Lake Travis, and you're right. My kids are in that school district, and it is incredible from the school district that we were in South Austin. It just really is wonderful programs. So listen, the first thing that we could do, Stephanie, this is just like I like to call it our baby steps. Why don't we meet down at the office, and I have an incredible lender that I want you to talk to. Chuck is the greatest guy in the world. Bring your husband, and then let's sit down and let's have a conversation and get you pre-qualified. Clarity is power. So I know we're always worried about what's happening out there. Here's the other thing that's wonderful to know about real estate, Stephanie, is that real estate never stops, no matter what's happening. The kind of people are getting promotions, having kids, passing away, unfortunately, and transactions need to happen. I like to always say, let's be prepared to succeed. So why don't we first get you pre-qualified? Would that work for you?
That would be awesome. I just need to see where I'm at on that.
Okay, so listen, Saturday at 10 a.m., I'm going to be in the office. I'm texting Chuck right now. How are you looking Saturday at 10 a.m.?
I think it's perfect.
Okay, boom. We just got that appointment. I can't wait to see you there. Listen, the next thing that I'm going to do is I would like to just get an idea of, I know you're looking for being on the lake. I'm going to start searching some of those homes, and this is the deal. No commitment. I want to give you great information so that you're totally prepared. I'm also going to be watching the interest rates with you, and let's pay attention to what's happening in the market. Here's the great thing that we have. If we have a strategy together, when the right home at the right price opens up, we could jump on it. First offers are typically accepted because people want to get into escrow. So let's be prepared to jump on that. It's going to be a process, and I am going to be your guide to make sure that you're successful. Would that work for you?
Absolutely.
Hey, listen, Stephanie, right now I can see it. What's it going to be like when you have that cup of coffee, you're overlooking the lake, everybody's out water skiing, you just dropped the kiddos off and you ran into me at school and we had a laugh, and you're at your home office, family is thriving. How would that make you feel?
Awesome.
Hey, I see it. I see it. In fact, I got an idea exactly. I might be there joining that cup of coffee with you. Listen.
Or
What's that?
Or the shot of tequila.
Bam. Done. We'll have to wait till 5 p.m. hopefully, because hopefully we're not having that in the morning after dropping off the kiddos. But I love you and I
After
together.
school.
Look out. Hey, all rules are broken. All right. So guys, what did I do there? Nathan, what did I do there?
You really tapped into her needs, her fears, and related to them yourself. You made her feel a connection between you two, and drew her in, that you were very concerned about what her needs were.
So, and did I, when she said that she was worried about the prices of the homes, did I just stop there?
No, not at all. You didn't, that's what I call like a roadblock to some people. They just, oh well, they're not interested, or they're not going forward. You acknowledged that, and you talked about other options, and you keyed in on her emotion of being afraid of that, and what you can do to help mitigate that with, taking care of interest rates, seeing what you're qualified for, all those different things to ease her mind.
And then Crystal, did I establish myself as the guide?
You did. You also got multiple yeses from her. You got like a yes from her in order to proceed to explain and guide.
I kept tying it down. I kept checking in to make sure that she was moving forward with me. So often we water ski across the conversation. Oh my God, you should take a look at interest rates. Oh my gosh, we can get you pre-qualified and all that. This is going to be so awesome. Hey, this is go great, man. Oh, I'm so excited about the football game. Boy, what a great conversation I just had about real estate. It wasn't. We gotta check in with, and if she's like, no, I don't feel good about that, that's okay. Hey, why not then? What else is holding you back? And if she says value of a prices are high, there's more behind that. And she even mentioned it. I'm not sure what I can afford. Interest rates are high. That's the big picture that we have to address. We can't control interest rates, but you know what? That also is stopping other people from not buying the dream house that you're going to buy. We got to change that perspective. Okay, Nate. So Stephanie, we sell world-class Olympic high level track, everything supplements. We are the top of the level product line, and we sell to everybody. Nate and I are hanging out at the CrossFit gym, and he hasn't seen me there in a while. And Nate, you know what? You just strike up a conversation. It's you and I. We know each other pretty well. Haven't been at the CrossFit gym for a while. Start a conversation with me.
Sean, what is up? It is good to see you, my friend.
Oh, dude, I am. Yeah, I haven't been here for a while. Go ahead and rib me and all that, dude. It's so good to see a friendly face.
Man.
Things have been crazy lately.
Yo, believe me, I understand being crazy, man. 2 kids, wife, fire department. I mean, it's busy world out there, but you know what? I gotta give you kudos, brother. Even though you're busy, you got your butt back down here and you're starting up again. I love that. I love that drive, man.
Oh, dude, I needed to, man. I gotta unload some stress, man. I haven't been working out, and I'll tell you, this is the best outlet when you're stressing out and trying to deal with a lot of stuff. So it's good to be back.
Hey, I couldn't agree more with working out and de-stressing. That is like my go-to, brother. And I'm just happy to see you here. Tell me more about what's been going on with you.
Oh, dude, I don't know if you heard, but you heard about all those teachers that got laid off, man. My wife, Miriam, got laid off, and it's just the last couple of weeks, she's just been really down. And, we're tight right now with a lot of things going on. It's screwed up my mental health a little bit, my sleeping patterns, and I'm just not eating right. And, I've just got to get back. I got to get that, that eye of the tiger back going, and struggling a little bit. It's when your wife's not happy, dude, it's tough.
Hey, man, listen, I completely understand. I mean, home life really dictates a lot of what goes on for you and the kids for the whole rest of the week, the year. And that is, I can see that's really important to you, brother. And I feel for you. Would it be okay if I suggested something? You said something about sleep, and I'm a huge advocate for sleep. And I've kind of partnered with a company, and they have an awesome sleep product that I think could help you, could help your wife and de-stress a little bit. Would it be okay if I told you a little bit more about that?
Dude, I would totally be open for anything that could help out. You and I talk about it, dude, when we first met here. When you're the best version of yourself, you can handle a lot. And when you're not the best version of yourself, you can't handle much. So no, I would be totally open to that. Yeah. Tell me more for sure.
Right on. Yeah. Well, and first of all, thank you for letting me tell you more, because I am passionate about it, and I can see you're passionate about your family as well, and getting back on track. The company I'm talking about is Xendurance. They're actually local, right here to Arizona. Great company. CEO lives here, and the product is Deep Sleep. And I've been using it as a firefighter on my days off, and let me tell you, it has helped me tremendously recover from shifts that I've been up all night long. I can see the results on my Whoop strap. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to work out. It allows me not only to get sleep recovery, but to be able to go to the gym the next day and actually get that workout in and de-stress, like you had mentioned before. It's a tremendous product.
Wow, that sounds really good. Now, Nate, the one thing I want you to do is start to establish yourself as my partner and guide in the process. Okay. So and I'm just going to give you a couple little nuggets. So if I'm like missing the gym and I'm going to be, and now you're telling me about the sleep, which is awesome, start to become my partner in the process. Like, hey, look, I'd love to get you the product, but then I also would like to be blank as we move through this, because you want me to be the hero. You're going to be my guide. Okay, go.
Yeah. Hey, how about this, man? I want to get some of this product in your hand, right? But what I also want to do, Sean, because I just love seeing you, and I love your family, and I'm super psyched that you're here in the gym again. Why don't we set up a little accountability program, just you and I, and kind of navigate this little journey of getting you back on track together? Would that be okay with you?
No, that would be awesome. I have another accountability partner. Her name's Stephanie, and all she wants to do is drink tequila, and it's just not. So I would love to have a healthy accountability partner. And yeah, that really sounds good. That sounds like I could use that, man. Thank you.
Well, right on. And you are 100% welcome. Let's get together after this gym session today. Right when we're done, let's set up a time that you and I can meet and kind of just map out a little bit. Even if it's over the phone, we're going to map out a little plan. As involved as you want to be, but I want to walk with you through this process of getting you better emotionally, getting you better mentally and physically.
Awesome. No, that's great. And that's great. And when you're in a stressed out situation, you don't want to start. Great call. I'm not saying, hey, your wife could actually be a distributor for us and sell products and make money and get all that. That comes down the road. But right now, you got to establish yourself next to somebody. When somebody's in pain and confused, you don't want to go for the touchdown pass. You want to start getting chunk yardage. Hey, look, and you sincerely do care for people. Nathan, you're a firefighter. You do that. And everyone on this call cares for people. Crystal, you're a coach. You counsel people. You move people forward. Stephanie, you move people through real estate transactions. So guys, the goal of like these role plays and all that is not to say, oh, wow, everyone can do it right the first time. It's to have us just re-envision the conversation. When we start talking to people, and I'm telling you, it happens to me all the time. If you just start asking people questions, you're going to uncover the gold. Stephanie, I'm in escrow on a house right now, and a lady in my office, I said, hey, I'm going to be buying a house. And she's like, I'm a real estate agent. We see each other every day. And I can't believe that like you didn't talk to me about that. And I said, Josie, little learning curve for you here. When have you ever talked to me about real estate or asked me one question about my family? Or ask me if I even own a home or if I'm renting or anything. It's like, guys, all we need to do is ask great questions and build rapport with people. The reason selling is gotten such a bad rap is because there's too many terrible salespeople. Sales means sincerely encouraging listening, and loving. Sincerely encouraging, listening, and loving. And that's exactly what Nate was doing there. He made me feel like, man, I can't let go of Nate because he's going to help me out. In 3 weeks, Nate could have me out to the corporate office and meet Sandy. Next thing you know, I got a bag of extreme endurance in my hands and some protein. And now maybe I'll bring my wife down here because she likes to work out. And maybe we could figure something. In fact, she knows all these teachers. That might be an interesting downline. Teachers do. In fact, some of the teachers are doing Zoom. Oh my, I didn't even think about that, Nate. You know what? My wife works out every single day. Why wouldn't that work out for her? Do we do that in the first conversation? No, too much. Just like Stephanie and I with our conversation, I only locked down one appointment with her. Hey, let's go see that lender. And she couldn't wait to figure out what she could qualify for. Then we set up the other things. Go for it, bud.
Thanks,
All right,
buddy.
guys.
Nice meeting you.
Stephanie, if you could join us in future meetings, we have another meeting that starts at the bottom of the hour. I would love it. We do our mindset call. And I would love for people to hear more of your story. These are all independent contractors that are building their own businesses, just like realtors. And by the way, they have to go through the same things that we go through. I always tell them about, people say like we have like a back office, which is our CRM, and sometimes it's a little wonky. I say, have you ever heard of this thing called Command? It's a piece of crap. And millionaires come out of it, you know? So we go through all the exact same learning things. And most importantly, like people like Crystal right here could learn so much from you. I'd love to keep you guys connected. She is building out a coaching company. She's into health and fitness. She's an incredible individual. She's got so much greatness inside of her. And we're breaking through to build out that massive business. Stephanie, when you came to me, we those first conversations weren't like, oh, we got a full plan together. We had to unwind your story of you were a little lost, you know, and
Yeah, it was tough.
You weren't sure which way to go.
Yeah, it was tough. It was tough.
All right, Stephanie, if we could see you next week, I'd love it. We could send you over the list of classes too. It's this link at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time,
Which would be 11.
11. You are so good at time and math, Stephanie. God, you are the most brilliant person. I love it.
Becky's shirt.
Yeah. So look at, she bought me this shirt, Crystal. This is Buc-ee's. Do you know Buc-ee's? Yeah. So I love Buc-ee's. When I'm in Texas.
From Houston. Yes, but I know.
Oh, I love it.
Well.
No, I love it. So
them.
no, this is what a great person she is, and this is what a great how great she is. I told her about that. Next thing you know, I checked the mail and I got a Buc-ee shirt in my mailbox. That's building rapport with people, building clients. That's why she's such an incredible real estate agent. All right, guys, thanks so much for everything. Crystal, I hope you learned something today.
It was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thanks
All
for
right.
coming.
All
All
right.
right. Thank you.
All right. Bye, guys.
All right. Bye.